What's up and welcome, I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the League of the Americas. But before we get into this episode, a couple of things. First off, thank you guys so much for all the questions you left last episode for the upcoming 1,000 subscriber Q&A special. I'll probably have that out on Saturday with a bit of an announcement in there as well, so stay tuned for that one. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments of the videos leading up to that one being released. I'll try to include them. Secondly, before we get into this episode, I messed up on this one and didn't record my face cam properly, so I don't have a face cam, so this is going to be a kind of a post commentary over this video. Hopefully it's not absolute doo-doo because I haven't done one of these in a long time, but we'll see how it goes. Next time out, we'll be back to normal, so let's go. So to start things off with in this one, we have a tough bit of schedule coming up. For the next 3 weeks, we've got 2 games per week, and against some very good teams with Domestic Cup and Champions League games sprinkled in there as well. Luckily, we start things off at least tied on points atop the table with Mineiro with a game in hand. So we're not in a bad place at all in the league, but moving forward, with the way we have to rotate the team, especially in this episode, it's gonna be tough. Our first game today is going to be on the road against 10th place Monterey, and we came out like a team looking full of confidence, some good passing play through the team. Diaz picks the ball up on the wing, nice little drag back, ball in to Kellen Acosta, fake shot, gets by a defender, loses it, gets it back, fires, but the backup goalkeeper makes an incredible save. It was not a Roscoe goal for Monterey, a goalkeeper that usually gives me problems, but this backup was definitely up to the task. Monterey's first shot came from a free kick that looked from distance and right down the middle of the goal. Looked like Allison could have done better there, but it was a very powerful free kick. Allison ended up having to make a fantastic save. We would have our next chance later in the first half as Patterson picks up a loose ball, passes it over to Riveros. Riveros first time into Perry Kitchen, who turns and fires and finds the back of the net. What a play. Great passing from our fullbacks, Patterson to Riveros, and then Riveros finds maybe one of the most unlikely candidates to score a goal in Perry Kitchen. That was his first goal for the team since arriving from Hearts. It's been a while, a couple of months he's been here, and I don't think he had scored up until this point, but the first touch from Kitchen was beautiful, and the turn and shot was absolutely perfect. The second half, however, was almost exclusively Monterey. They kept lobbing balls into the box, putting a lot of pressure on our defense. We could not clear here. Cardona picks up a ball, shoots. Riveros does a good job to get down and save it. Cardona again has another shot, but Allison is up to the task and makes another fantastic save. Monterey was really all over us in that second half. We just could not get the ball clear. Their pressure was really giving us trouble. But here late in the game, with less than 10 minutes to go, we have a chance to put it away. Bobby Wood up the field. Nice move inside. Waiting for the run of Zendejas. Zendejas makes the run. Zendejas shoots. But Cardenas is right there to make the save. He was great for them all game long. To be fair, not a great shot from our young winger in Zendejas. But that is how this game would end, a 1-0 win on the road against a very good Monterey team. It was definitely hard fought. It was a struggle. And sometimes, you know, not the prettiest performances, and all you can take away from it is the 3 points. And I was thankful we got the 3 points in this one. So one thing I did want to address in this episode is our boy Eddie here. And I saw the comments last episode. I think it's pretty safe to say that you guys pretty much hate Eddie, and it's understandable. He kind of pissed me off a little bit last episode as well. However, I was going to leave a straw poll in the description of this video. I saw that comment as well saying you want me to use straw poll, so I will try to do that more. However, we can't really do anything with him until January. I mean, we can't loan him or sell him or try to replace him until at least January, the January transfer window. So for the time being, he's gonna have to stay in the team, and he's gonna have to play as well when I need him to play. Hopefully, it won't be in situations where we need someone to come on and play well or anything like that. But I will continue to train him and play him when necessary. So for now, Eddie is gonna stay in the team. So on we go to the second match today, and it's our first domestic league game or domestic cup game of the season, and wouldn't you know it, it's at second place Atletico Mineiro. So a massive matchup. Mineiro came out with a bit of a reserve lineup. It looked like they were very, very rotated. in their lineup, but to get things started, it's Fabian Castillo doing what he does, getting a shot off. It's blocked by Douglas, falls to Aribi, who also gets a shot off, but Giovanni is there for the save. Minero, though, another team going with high pressure against us, and it gave us problems again. An early chance for Minero, ball in for Lucas Prato, but the header just wasn't good enough. And Seitz, who I'm letting play in this domestic cup, is there for the save. At halftime, not a lot of chances for either team, and look at our passing. 82% accuracy is just not good enough. I mean, we were very, very sloppy with the ball in that first half, and I knew if that continued, we were not going to get anything going forward here. So, in order to fix that, we're making a change here. It's Carlos Gruezo coming on for Acosta. Acosta, not the best technical player on the ball. Gruezo is much, much better at that, so we're bringing him in to hopefully keep the ball moving through the midfield. And early on, it seemed to work. Perry Kitchen, good pass into Diaz, but he does lose the ball, can't quite corral it, and at this point, no more passing. It's Fabian Castillo time. If you can't make passes, just get one man to do it all himself. Castillo dancing on him on the wing. What a move from Castillo. Inside, cuts through past another one. Castillo all the way. And Fabian Castillo with maybe the best goal I've scored in FIFA 16. Certainly the best goal of the series. And it comes from the best player I've used in FIFA 16, Fabian Castillo. My God, is he good. I'm serious. If you're doing a career mode, try Fabian Castillo. He is that freaking good. A little later in the second half, we find ourselves on a counterattack. Kitchen finds the ball wide to Aribi. Aribi in on goal. Nobody's going to catch him. Aribi shoots, but hits the outside of the post. That was much, much better from the team. That Castillo goal seems to have given us confidence going forward, and we're looking much more threatening. And now Minero can't seem to get the ball out of their own half. They're passing it around well, but they can't get it clear, and now a mistake. Jamison intercepts a pass. He makes a good move and shoots and puts it by the keeper. I'm not sure if he intercepted that ball as much as that dude just passed it to him. It was bound to happen. A mistake was bound to happen when you keep passing the ball around the back like that. And Jamison was just in the right spot at the right time. All credit to him, though. He made a very nice play after he did pick this up. A nice move to cut back across the defender, and a great finish from him. 2-0 over Minero at that point, and that is how this game would end. It wasn't the prettiest performance from either team. I think both sides are just going to move on from that one and forget it all the same. We do move on, though, in the domestic cup, so I was happy with that. The next game up is going to be against New York Red Bulls at home, and I would have liked to have played this game. New York is doing pretty well in the league this season. However, there was one more game that I wanted to get to in this episode, which meant we had to simulate this one. So as we skip forward in this match, we do win it 2-1, Barrios and Hollingshead getting our team the goals. Oh yes, it is Champions League time once again, and we're at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford, to take on Manchester United. But once again, it was us coming out looking good early on. Castillo finds Diaz with a good ball. He cuts inside of Daley Blind. The shot is there, but De Gea is down to make the save. De Gea was fantastic in goal for Manchester United in this one. But once again, we find ourselves with another opportunity shortly before halftime. Acosta with a good shot from distance, but it's going to take a lot more than that to beat De Gea in this game. I'm telling you, De Gea kept them in the game early on. And early in the second half, Manchester United finally woke up. Ander Herrera inexplicably gets all the way down the wing despite two Dallas players being there, puts a ball in. Omar Gonzalez is there to keep it out though, but Schneiderlin right there to pick it back up. Miazga tries to get it away, can't. Memphis hits the bar. Omar Gonzalez tries to clear, but can't do it. I mean, how many times did we have a chance to clear that ball? We just could not get it out of danger. And then Memphis Depay just right in the right spot at the right time to corral his own rebound off the bar and finish it off. It was a great finish from Memphis Depay, but just very unlucky for us not to be able to clear that ball away. But we were not going down without a fight. 30 minutes left. It was all Dallas from this point on. Barrios into Bobby Wood. Cuts it inside of Chris Smalling. Gets his shot away. But there's that man, David De Gea, just unbeatable in this game. 5 minutes left now. Last chance saloon. Barrios on the ball, looking for options. Sees Jameson. Jameson, top of the box. Good couple of moves. Gets by. Has the shot. Dead in front of goal. And it's David De Gea one more time coming to the rescue of Manchester United. Look at that world-class save. It was behind him, and he still managed to keep it out. And that's how this would end. A 1-0 heartbreaker to Manchester United at Old Trafford. And I can't really say one way or another if we deserve to win or lose. I don't think we did enough to win the game, honestly. We had a couple of shots, but we could have done better. But do we really deserve to lose? No, probably not. It was just some bad luck, I think, that cost us in this one. But that loss really puts us up against it in the Champions League now. We're going to have to be nearly perfect the rest of the way. So before we end this episode, we did get a scouting report in from our youth scout, and really only one of the 3 players was worth taking a look at. It is Chris De Jong, which is a weird name. It's not De Jong, it's De Jong, so I don't know. He has a strange name, but a pretty decent looking attacker. Definitely something we could use in our youth academy. I went ahead and signed this kid up. So here is a look once again at the Champions League group table, and we are now in 3rd place, 2 points back of Bayern Munich and 4 points back of Manchester United. Winning the group is out of the question, and I never really thought it was going to be a possibility anyway, but we still do have a chance to make it out of this group and secure a spot in the knockout stages. We have 1 game left at home against Anderlecht, and then our last game is going to be on the road at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich, and it all could come down to that final Champions League group game against Bayern. If it does, honestly, I don't know if we have what it takes to beat Bayern away at their place. It's going to be a tough couple of games. We're going to have to do our best. For sure, we're going to have to beat Anderlecht, and they'll have to see what we can get against Bayern Munich. Hopefully, we can still get out of this group. And I feel like we keep ending these episodes kind of on a sour note. Last time it was that draw away to Anderlecht in a game I thought we definitely should have won, which now becomes a huge result for us as we're missing those 2 points. Still the only team to drop points to Anderlecht, by the way. And now this time that heartbreaking loss to Manchester United. But it's not all doom and gloom, all right? We're doing all right in the league. We're 6 points clear after 12 games. Absolutely flying right now. I mean, we are easily the best team once again, and hopefully we can continue that form. But that is going to do it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back, hopefully with Facecam next time, for some more League of the Americas with FC Dallas. See ya.